Okay, guys, we just saw it. First of all, what's going on, guys? Matthew B. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. I'm here with my girlfriend
Shannon,
and we just came out of on It Chapter 2. And we're going to be giving a non-spoiler review for those of you guys who haven't got a chance to see it. This movie came out on Thursday, but I just got to or yesterday for most people, and I just got a chance to see it today. We got a chance to see it tonight, and boy, oh boy, was this movie something. So before we share opinions, this little thing. So for those who don't know, if you haven't seen this movie at all, please watch the first one. It's not necessarily important for you to watch the miniseries or the original movie that came out, but it's a nice touch if you do. But at least watch the first one first, because there's a lot of people in this theater that was behind me, and they did not see the first one, and I don't know why they're here. Maybe they're just here because they're friends or something. I don't know. But watch the first one before you see this one. Okay, I'm not going to go over into plot, because most of you guys who watch this most likely saw it already too. So let's just go into this thing. How did you feel about the movie? Did you like it? Did you hate it?
Well, okay. Certain parts I didn't like, just how it was played out. But overall, it was a good movie.
It was a good movie?
Terrifying, but good.
Good. So you enjoyed it. Again, I thought it was a good movie. I'm going to give the more detailed explanation. I feel like this movie was executed greatly.
That's not a word.
Whatever, man. Greatly. Okay, it's a word now. Don't try to grammar correct me right now in the middle of the video. Jeez. Anyways, this movie was done greatly, and it was just, everything was just executed very well. Like the soundtrack, the music, the scenery, the acting, the actors they chose to play the grown-up version of the kids are really good. They had some very some topics in this thing, some very social contemporary topics that were handled in this movie, kind of just explaining the way how the world is now, and how people view other people as well, and gave more of like a realistic harshness to some of this stuff. And also, like I said, just with everybody too, like everyone's personal lives was explained like very well. Like you got into everyone's personal life, and you got to see their situations and how, those who dealt with it and those who didn't deal with it over time. So you got to kind of see that happen. The cinematography was beautiful. Like the special effects, the makeup, I feel like I was watching a Guillermo del Toro movie. I feel like I was watching, and that's a good thing. Like, just the amount of things I can't even get to describe. Like whoever created these things just has their mind is so crazy. They're gonna come up with these little things and all these different transformations and all this kind of stuff. Man, this movie's insane. The
progression of all of the, we'll say creatures.
Yeah, the creatures, the shapes, the people, the appearances that Pennywise took, and just the artistic approach for the film was just beautiful, and it was beautifully terrifying. But with that said, you say what you gotta say about this. Okay.
There's only 3 words to describe this. They went there. That's all I can really say. If you know, you know. But...
Yeah. No, they went there. Like, it was at a point where those who've seen our reviews so far that we've done for the movies, y'all know that she loves horror movies. And if you guys are new to the channel, or you're watching one of my movie reviews for the first time, she's very big into horror films. Yeah. She's into that world. She loves it. She's been watching this since she was a kid. And this scared the crap out of her.
Yeah, well, okay. Little backstory. The original It. I started watching when I was like 7. I could not finish it until I was like 11 years old. That put me off of clowns forever.
Yeah, because you don't like clowns.
I don't like clowns. I went and saw the first part of the new one. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, this movie left some images in my head that I will never unsee.
No, you know how I am with horror movies. I don't get scared. I was holding on to you for dear life.
Yeah, she was literally. This is how she was, guys. If this was a first date, I'd be the most luckiest guy ever. She was like this the whole time.
It was terrifying. sing.
No. I can't even sing. I was grabbing onto her. I was like, "Ugh." At one point, I literally jumped and I squeezed her leg so hard. I was like, I literally had to apologize because how hard I squeezed her leg. I was so scared. I was so freaked out. Oh man, this movie was something else.
It's not just jump scares either. It's genuine.
It's
horror.
genuine horror. Like
yeah, you got your jump scare moments, but
it's normally some of them you could predict, but that one scene where I grabbed onto you.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was something else, guys. That was completely something. I don't even know how to begin. Like I said, to describe just how. I don't even know how to begin to describe, guys. This thing is ridiculously amazing. Just this movie's just really good, guys. You gotta see it. If my thing is, if you're scared of clowns, if you're scared of spiders, if you're scared of just clowns in general, and if you're actually genuinely scared by horror movies, don't watch it if you can't handle it. If you know you can't handle it, then honestly don't watch the movie, because normally I've started to become immune to horror films. I mostly watch thrillers, and that's more of my type of subgenre of horror. I like to watch psychological thrillers and slashers and all that stuff. I'm more into that, and my girlfriend kind of got me more into watching that. But this was like horror. This was like some straight up horror. Okay, this was amazingly scary. For the first time in a long time, I've been so scared by a scary film.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually been scared by.
When's the last time since I've been scared, man? I'm trying to think of all the movies you've seen, all the stuff I've seen myself. The only other time I was actually scared, 3 times I was scared. This is the third one, okay? First one, Get Out. For me. As a black man, that's scary. When I met her the first time, I had to meet her family. The first thing that came to my mind was Get Out. I was literally terrified.
Yeah. Literally, the first thing he asked me when he was coming to meet my family is if they drank tea.
Drink tea. I was not trying to be killed by a bunch of white people I'd never met before in my life when I first met her. Jeez. But Get Out, Us, and now It Chapter 2. Those are like the movies that literally terrified me. I'm still terrified by Us. Like, that's a movie that I'm still terrified by. And I don't know, guys. I don't know what's more to say. This movie's just amazing, man. I don't even know how much the rating was, how much it got. We'll check that later after the film, but I don't even care. Like, I feel like this was such a beautiful film through and through. I'm sure it may have flaws here and there. Not much that I noticed right away. I was planning on watching this with Mandy again. I don't know if I can sit through this movie again.
I don't think she can sit through
No,
it.
Mandy's the whole time I was sitting down there watching this thing, I was like, no, Mandy's definitely not watching this film.
I know, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, same thing, right? I was like, my sister was not going to be okay with this. She was not going to be okay.
Yeah.
She was not going to be okay with this. I don't know. Anything else you want to add that you can think of? That's non-spoilery?
Everything I want to say would be spoilers.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's just discuss a little spoilers. So, hey, guys, look. I said it's a spoiler. I said, we can do a spoiler-free. We can just spoiler one. So, we'll just end this one as a spoiler-free and then just do a spoiler review real quick.
All right.
We can just do that. So, anyways, guys, that's what we're going to do. This is our spoiler-free review. So, we're going to post a spoiler review right after this one. So, consensus of the film, great. What would you rate it out of 10?
We'll do a 9.
Okay, out of film, as a movie in general, how much you rate it?
9.
And how much would you rate it as a scary movie? Like, for scare factor. On a level of 1 to 10, how was the scare factor?
9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
I will co-sign that rating too.
Yeah. I'm
co-signing with her. That's what we go into the scary dealership and we co-signing. That's what we doing.
Nice doing
All right.
business with
Nice
you.
doing business with you. We co-sign on that rating. Yeah, guys, I'm with that. Like, I'm with her on that. That's the best way to describe this film. Go watch the film. Go watch this movie, and go watch a spoiler review. And let us know your thoughts down below. If you are thinking about seeing it, let us know. Remember, keep it spoiler free for those who haven't seen it. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Clockmaster and
Shannon,
aka Cosmic Banks, out.